It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from 5 Points Brewing Company. It's a collaboration with Lost and Grounded Brewers, and it's a can of their double dry hopped IPA coming in at 6.2% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. There's a look at the can. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Picked this beer up from Tesco, part of their range of craft beers. Interested to try as many as I possibly can here on the channel for you. We got a 2 to 3 finger white head, good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy looking beer. Definitely unfiltered, light golden amber, almost straw coloured to look at. The 5 Points, I think I've had a few of their beers, not many. I look forward to this one. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, really juicy, really lovely. Some grapefruit in there, some passion fruit. Touch of mango, lemon. A little bit of sweetness there from the malt. Yeah, smells good, really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Ooh, it reminds me a little bit of a Brut IPA. It's sweet to begin with, then it's dry, then it's bitter on the back end. But lovely and citrusy and grapefruity, like pithy grapefruit on the back end. I really like this. I've not said it in a while, but I'm going to say it now. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a lovely, lovely beer. The 440 cans in Tesco as of August 2019 are £3 a can. I think you got a decent craft beer for £3 a can, especially some of the fantastic brewers that are in Tesco at the moment. Yeah, it's a real variety, you know, of beer that you can pick up for quite a decent price. For example, this one, a 6.2% double dry hopped IPA, £3 a can. It's not bad going. There's a touch of a syrupy, kind of sweet syrupy flavour as soon as you get the beer in your mouth. That quickly passes, going over to from the sweetness from the malt, that syrupiness, it goes over to being flavoursome in the middle, lots of grapefruit, lots of orange peel, fleshy blood orange, and then it goes over to being bitter on the back end. So a nice balance to the beer also. And I believe this has been released, this was released in the April launch of the craft beers from Tesco, but I just never got round to reviewing it. I think what happened was they didn't get them all into my local Tesco's in Cardiff, and it was one of those situations where I bought the first batch in April and I kind of thought I had everything, and I've gone back since and realised that yeah, this is a relatively kind of new one, but it may have come out in May. Same as the August beers that have just come out. They came out just over a week ago. I'm going to say 10 days ago now they came out. And they're still launching some of the beers. So I hear that there's a beer from Tiny Rebel. I think it's called Pineapple Express. That's due out, I think it's due out today. But I'm off to Sweden tomorrow. Looking forward to my trip to Sweden. I'm going to Brewski Festival. So I'll pick that up when I get back. But I'm going to be drinking some wicked beer from Other Half and Angry Chair and everything else. So I'm going to be posting this video. This is a bit of an off-the-cuff video. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I realised, well, I post twice a day on the channel. And I run out of material because I've scheduled releases now for the next 4 days whilst I'm away. I went to find my beer review this morning to launch. This morning, Wednesday the 20th of August, today. And I didn't have a beer. I was like, oh no, I've scheduled all these beer reviews and I don't have a beer to launch. So I had to launch what I would normally launch in the afternoon, a bit of a dinner time review. I launched Super Noodles Spicy Chili or Sweet Chili Pot Super Noodle. And I was thinking, this is a bit of a weird release at 7 o'clock in the morning that people really want to see sweet chili super noodles at that time of day. Normally it would be a beer. So here's my explaining to you guys. That's the explaining as to why you're seeing super noodles at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead now and edit this video and get it up onto YouTube for you lovely people to see it about, I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock today. The most kind of live and released video I think I've ever done where I've kind of spoken about it. What do they say about this beer then? A double dry hopped India Pale Ale hopped with Australian hops, Ella and Vic's Secret for punchy flavours and of a tropical fruit and grapefruit. They're based in Hackney, East London, the 5 Points Brewing Company, and they brewed it together with their friends at Lost and Grounded to celebrate the spirit of collaboration and creativity. Hackney, London. Yeah, I like it. 6.2% ABV. I always say, where would I drink it? Where would I buy it? Why would I buy it again? Would I drink it again? Here's the answer. I think if I was to have some friends over, some visitors from away, we have visitors away who travel from Italy, and they wanted to try something a little bit different, and I was a little bit short in my beer cupboards for stuff to show them, then I would drive out to Tesco and I'd buy a selection of these £3 cans of beer, and I'd show them to people and see what they thought of them. And yeah, it would be pretty kind of, it would be a step up in terms of just nipping down to your local supermarket. I know Tesco's a local supermarket, but these beers are available in the big express stores, and picking up your £3 for £5 bottles of, say, Theakston's Old Peculiar, or what else, for example, off the top of my head, there's millions of beers. Your Spitfires, you know, your Tributes, Sonostol Tribute, that sort of thing. I mean, it's a step up from those type of beers. It's worth the effort. It's worth the drive going out to picking up some of these beers, if that makes any sense to you, just to show off some of these great beers we now have in the UK. Yeah, I like it. Now that would be the reason to buy this again, I think. Yeah, it's nice. Sweet, bitter, nicely balanced, grapefruity, citrusy, tart-like, good carbonation, pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's a solid Stone the Crows 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.